In this video, we'll show how to use the software of LedOK Express. Before using the software, please exit the antivirus software and turn off Windows Firewall to prevent the card cannot be found in the use of the software. Running the LedOK software. First, how to find the controller if the sending cards and the router are in the same LAN. LedOK will directly search all the sending cards and display them in the terminal list. If the sending card is connected by the network cable, remember to click the Detect button in the left bottom corner, then the computer will automatically change the IP of the directly connected sending card and display it in the terminal list. When the total number of the sending card is relatively large, you can quickly find the specific sending card by searching the screen ID. If a new card is not displayed, click the Refresh button in the right corner or Reboot Software. The software will search the software in the LAN again and display it. In addition to detecting the sending card's ID, the device management interface also has the functions of viewing the detailed status information of the sending cards. Then open the terminal control interface, click the advanced parameter, input the password of 888. Selective control card. Set the full width and height pixels of the LED screen. Click and use LED Set 3.0 to configure LED module. It should be noticed that the first use of this function requires internet. Click LED Set 3.0 Configuration LED module and the computer will automatically download and install the LED Set 3.0 interface. After entering the LED Set 3.0 interface, first choose Sending Card Interface to check and confirm whether the computer has established communication with the sending card and receiving card. In the device list, when the resolution is not 0, which means the sending card is normal. When the card's number is not 0, which means the communication between sending card and receiving card is normal. In the sending card interface, you can also configure its parameter. Then click the Screen Configuration into the Normal Mode Debug in the Receiving Card interface. First check whether the quantity information of the sending card and receiving card is displayed. If not, click the Refresh button in the bottom. When the current sending card is displayed, if several sending cards are connected, it needs to check whether it's the correct one that need to be debugged. If not, you can click Switch Sending Card to switch, then click Smart Setting to debug. Smart Parameter Settings, Module Width and Height, input correct width and height pixels for one LED module that needs to be debugged. Data group set refers to the RGB data group of the single module. Card mode, choose the card type according to the receiving card type. CTL system, if D90 series receiving cards, choose T6. If D80 series receiving card, choose FPGA. Module chip and decoding mode is viewed by the corresponding chip type from the LED module. Grouping mode, choose 3 lines parallelism for general type of LED module. Normally choose RGB serial for transparent LED module. Other parameter, choose default according to the meaning of the software prompt and the actual display of the current module. Select the corresponding state to proceeding next steps. Finally, enter Smart Settings interface, and make corresponding walk points according to the flickering points actually displayed in the current module. It should be noticed that, if the module has no pixel flicking, please connect LED module to the JP1 of the receiving card, or select all data line options from the list. If there is still no flash point, try to insert the virtual point. After finishing the smart setting, software will prompt to complete. Click Finish. Select the path to save the module configuration file, and click Finish Tracing to send the data to the receiving card. Go back to the receiving card interface. Select the normal design for box design. Click the Modify button. Set the width and height of the cabinet, cascade direction and output mode according to the actual width and height of the receiving card. If the receiving card is unconventional, advanced design can be selected to set the special cascade of mode of modules. The operation interface is visual, what you see is what you get. In the Performance Configure, you can set the relevant effect parameters. Click the Send Data button to send data to the receiving card and watch the display effect. You can select the specified port or specified card to send. Check Send Data button will reset all receiving cards coordinate into 0 to show all the same position. Observe whether the cabinet displayed normally. Click the Save button. If no problem, finally, click Save Box Configuration to save the cabinet configuration file to computer. Then click the Screen Connection to enter the Screen Connection interface. When connecting the current screen, first click the Refresh button to all the receiving card carried by the current sending card. Whether the quantity of the receiving cards is consistent with the number connected. If not, please check whether the hardware is normal. If the receiving card quantity displays 1, 0, it means that the first port of the sending card carries 1 receiving card, and the second port carries 0 receiving card. The cascade mode and the width and the height. The width and height of each can be different. Of the receiving cards can be set according to the actual situation of the large screen. Reset Netport will clear the receive card parameters settings for current network port. Then click the window in the receiving card layout according to the serial sequence of the receiving card network cable, and click Send after completion. In the Send Data option window, choose as the main sender option and save them to the device. As the backup sender, this only work for synchronous sending card. Choose as the main sender for the primary card when send and Savito the device. For backup sender, choose as the backup sender and switch to save to the backup sender and save to the device. Finally, click Save to File to save to computer. Function Tips: Open box sign to display the serial number of each receiving card and the serial number of the network port on the display screen, so as to visually check the connection sequence of the receiving card and quickly assist to set the cascade of receiving cards. Above is all of this video. Please follow our official account on YouTube or search SysSolution for more information and support.